morning. We're at the Authors for Authors conference today. I'm Catherine Flanagan, and I'm the Vice President of Communication for the Brevard Author Society. And with me today is Maritza Mejia.
Yes.
Mejia. I want to pronounce it correctly. She is attending this conference today, and she has published several books and received. Did you? Oh, good. I'm glad you brought some copies of it. All right, good. Yes. Good thinking.
Yes, all my books.
So, would you like to tell us something about some of your books?
Well, I'm starting publishing my memoir, My Journey of Faith, Hazel Eyes. Then I translated into Spanish, Ojos Avellana. I received the Latino Books Award for Best Translation, English to Spanish, first prize, and second place for inspirational book, ebook.
Good.
Because I have it also in paperback and ebook.
Oh, good.
And I have also bilingual books.
All right.
For children's kindergarten to 8th graders and teenagers for high school. I have Grandma's Treasure, El Tesoro de la Abuela, Vanilla and Chocolate, Vainilla y Chocolate, and Poem Thoughts and More. This is bilingual poems and anecdotes with flash fiction, and this is my bilingual collection, Lessons for Living.
So when you have these bilingual books, do you have English on one side, Spanish on the other, or how do you do? Spanish, all Spanish, and then all English? Or
no, it's side by side.
Side by side?
Yes. For example, for the children,
yes.
I do English, Spanish, and I use the same picture for both languages.
It's very interesting. It's very good.
And this book is in honor of my grandmother that turned 100 years old.
Oh!
And I did a book in her memory. Yes, and this is the way that they lay out this way. But the poetry is like, as you mentioned, one side is English, and in the other side is Spanish, because this is not a picture book, it's a chapter book.
It's a chapter book, okay.
Yes.
So this would be easier for someone from either language to learn both.
That is the reason that I have my collection, Lessons for Living, for native speakers that are learning Spanish, or for Spanish speakers that are learning English for ESOL at the school system. So they use the book because it helps the student. If they don't read it, they go to the other language. This is. And it's important for when we use it at school, especially in the ESOL department, that when we came with the first language is Spanish, and you see that the adjectives and the nouns and the inverse in English,
yes.
So it helps the students. In English goes this way, Spanish goes this way. So it's really helping at the school system, and I have the book in all the libraries in San Luis County and a few in Dade County.
Okay. Do you have? Is there any way of getting it throughout the whole Florida system?
Yes, it is, but it's not that easy. So
Never is.
So you have to go county by county.
Okay.
So the librarian, all my books are in the library catalog, so it's easy. But you have to do it county by county because each county has different regulations how to put it on the system.
Okay. Okay. I was curious about that.
And some county doesn't allow other people that they don't live in that county to have books in the library system. So you have to go all the way around to do it through your publisher. So that's why it takes a little bit of time.
Okay. So you do have a regular publisher, or you self-publish?
These 3 books are with IRB Publishing. No, I self-publish, but I have a publisher.
Okay.
And this is with Entre Líneas. It's a Spanish publisher and editor in Miami. And this is WRB Publishing in store. Local. I use local editors and publishers.
Okay. Yes. Always use local.
Yes, but I'm self-published.
Okay. So, where would I see that you also have a recipient for poetry? You're a poetry winner.
Yes, I published this book in 2015, and before I published the book, I submitted the PDF to London, to the Virtuous Christian London event, and for my delight, I was one of the finalists. So we expect, it was a presentation and then the exposition of the books, and then you have to wait 3 more months until the people vote for your books. And I got the second place, and then I waited a little bit more and I got to the first place.
Oh.
6 months later, I received my award. It was a beautiful star, crystal star, and it came from London, and it just is Virtuous Christian Best for inspirational, because the poems that is related to nature, haikus, tanka, limericks that allow in honor of nature. And the anecdotes are funny anecdotes that include traditionals from different places and diversity. So it covers a little bit of everything. So it catch the attention of the judges and have first prize.
Very good, very good. Can you, where could people get your books? Do you have your website?
Yes, my website, my social media, everything is Luz del Mes. Means monthly life, LUZDELMES. Luz del Mes. My website and social media, you put hashtag Luz del Mes, and it's me. Bilingual Collection Lessons for Living by Maritza Mejia.
Okay, so are your books on Amazon also?
Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Books and Books, for free on all San Lucie County libraries.
Of course, you have to get that in there, of course. So what do you feel is the importance of bilingual books?
The reason that I'm promoting bilingual books, bilingual literature, is because when I entered to the university, all of my classmates spoke more than 3 to 4 languages. So I really, in my country, I was forced to learn 2 more languages to be able to compete with those other students. And here, when I came to the United States, I'm from Colombia, and it was the same. So it's really important to be at least bilingual, to have 2 languages, to be able, your mother language and another language, to have the opportunity in the world to communicate for more people and open doors professionally. So that's why I encourage my students to at least have 2 languages by high school. And when you get to college, you learn another one. So when you get to apply for jobs, you can put trilingual or bilingual. So open the doors.
Open the doors. Well, the world is getting much smaller, and we're much more connected now than we used to be. So where do you teach them?
I'm an educator, K through 8, kindergarten to 8th graders, substitute teacher, and also religious education program. I've been 10 years teaching religious education, and in the public school system, yes, I'm getting to my 10 years.
Okay. Congratulations. Do you write every day?
Yes. Not exactly to write with the purpose to write a book. When I had my goal to write a book, yes, I sit down every day with deadlines to write and have everything ready to cover my deadlines. But when I don't have a book in mind, I write every book a quote, a poem, something that keeps my brain working, inspiring.
Okay. So, do you when you do write a book, do you outline it first, or do you just sit down and write it?
When I need a guideline, I need to do first. Some people say that you just start writing and then everything came out. No, I need to have my steps. If it's a chapter book, okay, how I'm going. Because with the computer now, you just do copy, paste, translate, and paste when you're doing the editing. So there is no problem, but I need to have like a map there. Okay, this is how I'm going to go, and this is what I'm going to write.
Okay.
Probably at the end, as I did my poems and more, I knew it was going to be 12 poems English, 12 poems in Spanish, but then I didn't know what else. So I'm starting, while you are writing, ideas are starting to come out and say, okay, I finished with the anecdotes and plus fiction.
Okay.
But I have a plan in mind when I started. The same thing with my memoir. I did the chapters. This is how I'm going to start, but I didn't know how I'm going to end.
Okay.
So while you are writing, definitely you're going to have the ideas.
Where do you get your ideas from?
From nature, from the most important thing for me is praying from God. Yes, I dedicate one day of the week to spend at least 30 minutes with God, putting my projects, my ideas, and yes, the inspiration goes little by little with the putting my faith in God and my words, and when I work in the computer and they flow.
Oh, it's very good. So, is there any advice you'd like to give to any aspiring writers?
Write every day. One student asked me one day that she's fifth grader, and I told her, write every day. I never thought she was going to do that, but one day I found her mother. I said, thank you for letting my daughter that advice. What advice? I not even remember. That you need to write every day. If you want to be a writer, you need to write every day. So she's writing, and she has halfway her book, and she's now in 6th grade.
All right, that's very good.
If you want to be a writer, you need to write every day.
This is Maritza Mejia, and you can find her books on Amazon.
Amazon, Books and Books, Barnes and Noble, all social media. Luz del Mes, www.luzdelmes.com, Luz del Mes.
Thank you for being with her today. Thank you.
Thank you so much for being together.